This video will show you how to use forms to do a poll in a live meeting in Microsoft Teams. When you open the team meeting from the calendar, you will see this page pop up. If you click on the chat, you should see that you have this little plus sign option here. When you click on it, Forms will open as a tab that you can choose. You want to click Add to add that to your meeting. You're going to hit Save. And now you will be able to create and prepare polls ahead of time for your class meeting. So when you click on your first question, this might be a bell work question, and you can just do something as simple as true and false. If you had a different type of question, you wanted them to rank something, you could do multiple answers. You can have it share the results to your students after they vote. You can also choose to have your results be anonymous, and then you can hit save. You'll see that once that has saved, you now have it here and it's in draft mode. You can create another one, and you might say that this is a quick check number 1. And again, you can put in your options here and hit save. You can prep all of your poll questions before you have your meeting. When you're in the live meeting, you can then launch these questions into your meeting, and it'll pop up for your students in the window as a pop-up so that they can't even miss it. Not only will it come up in the chat, but it will literally pop up on the screen for them to answer as they go, and I will show you that in just a second. I'm now in my live meeting that I prepared those forms for, and if you notice, you now have a new icon at the top that says polls. So as I'm getting started with my class and I want to use my bell work poll, I'm going to click on this polls icon, and you'll see here's my bell work question. I can simply hit launch. Just as you see here on my screen, this is exactly what's going to pop up for your students. It will pop up in the middle of their screen. They can do their submit. If you had it set to show your results, it will come up for them here in the chat as well as on the screen. So again, you can then go in and close the poll when you're all done, so you don't want them to be able to go back and answer it, if they've really not been paying attention. You can say you've only got a minute or two to fill out the poll. You can also then export your results and open that in Microsoft Excel. So again, you can go back here to the chat. You'll see that this showed up in the chat. And so your kids can either answer it when it pops up on the screen for them or over here. And again, if later in the meeting you want to use another one of the polls that you prepared, you click on that polls option. You'll see this one's already finished, and now I can launch this one. If you have more questions about using forms as polls during your live meetings, please reach out to your building's IIC.